The legend of Negusse Elfu is part of the cultural heritage of Eritrea, but unfortunately it seems to be losing hold with the generation of our time. Although many elderly people have been approached and questioned on the subject, the answers they gave at various times were not satisfactory at all. There may be several reasons why those interviewed could not provide the right answer. Their ignorance was sometimes genuine and sometimes deliberate. In the case of Wuba, for example, the place of origin was difficult to trace. Several questions were likewise either left unanswered or were explained of. The most difficult figure to trace for origin is Hannes, although many people admitted of the song sung about him, they were not certain as to why the words in the song were attributed to him. Was he a soldier, or a farmer, or a hunter? Where did he live? How did he die? No one could give a precise answer. The author is puzzled to learn that although the country people keep singing about his exploits, he still remains a piece of fading memory, symbolizing some forgotten virtues that were lost from the folk's ethos a long time ago. Nevertheless, the lack of facts about places or time of birth or family names does not in any way forfeit the right of a legend to exist. Legends are less about individuals as about what those individuals symbolize. What remains as a legend when those legendary figures pass away are their qualities and attributes. It is these qualities and attributes that find place in the collective consciousness of the race, and those same qualities and attributes become so idealized in the mind of man that they morph into superhuman or outlandish types of individuals commonly known as folk heroes. Legendary figures are to be found all over the world, and they all seem to be mystified in the same way. Whether it is in Africa or Asia or Europe, certain people do incarnate certain qualities that fire the imagination of their kinsfolk, hence the creation of legendary figures. These heroes are preserved in songs because songs and poems are the best instruments invented by the human mind for transferring experiences, ideas, dreams, unhindered by time and space. No one really knows the year Negusse was born, but according to educated guess, he must have seen light in 1840s because during the time of Ras Walda Mikhail of Hazaga, he seems to have been in his middle age. It was customary in those days for an unclean woman to sleep on a separate bed with regard to her husband. One night, as Wizaro Ilan, the wife of Ato Ulfu, was thus asleep on a separate bed due to her uncleanliness, she dreamt of having carnal intercourse with her husband. She woke up to find out that she was sleeping alone, that she was still unclean. When morning came, she recounted the dream to her husband. Thereupon, Ato Ulfu interpreted the dream, saying that his wife had intercourse with the Kahdatna, that is, fairies. He further explained that if his wife were to become pregnant as the result of that strange encounter, the child that was to be born would be mean, arrogant, forceful, and would be the cause of disturbance and strife. Thus, Wezaro Ilim became pregnant and gave birth to a male child whom she named Negusse. The mother of Negusse, as might be imagined, had already resigned herself to her fate, for she knew that what had been prophesied about her son would come true. This might have been the reason why when Negusse was killed in battle, the spirits of the forests, fairies, that is fairies, went up to her and sang a song saying, "O mother of Negusse, how can you choose to have your hair done in the backyard when your only son is being slain in the battlefield by his enemies?" Negusse Elfu was born in the district of Akologuzai, Eritrea region in a small village known as Ma'durba. He was seen as an early age, an arrogant and forceful personality, trying the patience of the people of the region. As his fame grew far and wide, the people of Akalugzai began to worry.